Hello, my name is Alejandra Alonso, and today's topic is spam. Today, I will be demonstrating how we can conduct an email marketing campaign to acquire leads for our energy-efficient tankless water heater units. For those of you who don't know, Marey tankless water heaters are known for providing an endless hot stream of water through our innovative line of energy-efficient tankless water heaters. From gas to electric, we sell quality products that cater to a full range of indoor and outdoor needs. Units run from $80 to $600. Dedicated to be environmentally friendly and making the world a cleaner and healthy place to live for families, we make it our priority to produce the highest quality, most eco-friendly, affordable, and innovative tankless products, possibly in hopes to reduce the strain of global warming and CO2 emissions on the planet. Our products appeal to a target customer with a household income of $30,000. It is particularly common amongst families, contractors, electricians, and plumbers. Our company has been in the market since 1955, but there is a lot of competition in the industry. Thus, I have been given the task to quickly develop quality leads, and I believe that through a planned commercial email campaign, I can reach our target demographic. An email marketing campaign is an email sent from a business to one or more customers or prospects. A successful email marketing campaign will get the recipients to take action, engage with your business, and help you get more leads and sales. Normally, it would be best to build our own email list through both online and offline channels. But in this case, we're starting from scratch and don't have the time to create our own list. Marketing our products or services by email can be a fast, flexible, and cost-effective way of reaching new customers and retaining existing customers by encouraging repeat website visits. Email marketing can also be used to create targeted and personal messages. This can help us build meaningful relationships with our customers, and it can also improve response rates to our direct marketing campaigns. However, it is important not to overuse email marketing. Receiving marketing emails can irritate people if it's irrelevant, too frequent, or unwanted. While some people view it as unethical, many businesses still use spam. The cost per email is incredibly low, and businesses can send out mass quantities consistently. Furthermore, we want to make sure our emails follow local rules and regulations, including CAN-SPAM Act of 2003. So the question arises about what is spam. According to the Federal Trade Commission Consumer Information site, spam is unwanted commercial email. It is an email sent without explicit consent from the recipient. Whether a message is spam does not answer whether it is legal. In fact, spam is legal in the United States. That is whether your email is solicited or unsolicited, and whether it is highly targeted or not, have nothing to do with the legality under the U.S. law. As we know, in the United States, the protection of free speech guaranteed in the First Amendment is one of the most cherished and familiar rights Americans enjoy. The First Amendment may further limit the power of both the states and the federal government to regulate unsolicited email. A recent ruling by the Supreme Court of Virginia struck down a Virginia statute that criminalized sending unsolicited bulk email because it violated the First Amendment. The statute in question was not limited strictly to commercial email and instead forbade sending any unsolicited email with fake or inaccurate delivery information. The court concluded that because such provisions can undermine the ability to speak anonymously on the Internet, they are not narrowly tailored to address the interests that statute seeks to protect and are therefore unconstitutional. The U.S. Supreme Court has also invalidated regulations that single out commercial speech where the nature of the speech is unrelated to the legislative interest the regulation is trying to serve. Thus, the CAN-SPAM Act serves as the floor, and the First Amendment serves as the ceiling in defining a narrow area where state regulation may be allowed. However, you do have to comply with certain rules when sending those unsolicited emails, and if you don't, the penalties can be very serious. The CAN-SPAM Act of 2003 is a law that sets the rules for commercial email, establishes requirements for commercial messages, gives recipients the right to have you stop emailing them, and spells out tough penalties for violation. Each separate email in violation of the CAN-SPAM Act is subject to penalties of up to $43,792, so noncompliance can be costly. According to the Federal Trade Commission, in order to comply with the CAN-SPAM Act, commercial email must meet the following requirements. Number 1. Header information. The from, to, reply to, and routing information, including the originating domain name and email address, must be accurate and identify the person or business who initiated the message. Second, the subject lines. The subject lines must accurately reflect the content of the message. Third, your commercial email should disclose clearly that the message is an advertisement. 4. The message must include your valid physical postal address. This can be your current street address, a post office box you've registered with the U.S. Postal Service, or a private mailbox you've registered with a commercial mail receiving agency established under Postal Service regulations. 5. Your message must include a clear and conspicuous explanation of how the recipient can opt out of getting email from you in the future. 6. Any opt-out mechanism you offer must be able to process opt-out requests for at least 30 days after you send your message. You must honor a recipient's opt-out request with 10 business days. And lastly, monitor what others are doing on your behalf. The law makes it clear that even if you hire another company to handle your email marketing, you can contract away your legal responsibility to comply with the law. Both the company whose product is promoted in the message and the company that actually sends the message may be held legally responsible. Additionally, Section 4 of the CAN-SPAM Act of 2003 imposes misdemeanor criminal liability for certain spam-related activities. According to the Senate Commerce Committee report, the section of the Act was intended to address situations where spammers hack their way into an innocent party's email or gain access to an innocent party's email by fraudulent means and use the innocent party email to send out spam. In 2007, these criminal prohibitions were challenged in the United States District Court of the Southern District of California as being unconstitutionally vague and overbroad. The court rejected these challenges, however, denying the defendants' motions to dismiss indictment. Thus, the Department of Justice has been granted the authority to enforce criminal sanctions against commercial emailers. Criminal penalties include imprisonment of those who violate or conspire to violate any of the following aspects of the law. First, using another computer without authorization and sending commercial email from or through it. Second, using a computer to relay or retransmit multiple commercial email messages to deceive or mislead recipients, or an internet access service about the origin of the message. Third, falsifying header information in multiple email messages and initiating the transmission of such messages. Fourth, registering the multiple email accounts or domain names using information that falsifies the identity of the actual registrant. And fifth, falsifying recipients themselves as owners of multiple Internet Protocol addresses that are used to send commercial email messages. After everything we just covered, why would we consider an unsolicited commercial email marketing campaign? Well, to start, advantages include better targeting marketing, cost effectiveness, and environmentally friendly means of communicating with leads. They can also help us build an organic list using the strategy of opt-in email. This is just what it sounds like. It is commercial email sent to people who have especially indicated a willingness to receive it by opting in somehow. It is specially targeted to a willing audience, marketing it the Cadillac of email marketing strategies. Second, we will use a website called exactdata.com to purchase out new mailing lists. Since 1999, Exact Data has complied with hundreds of millions of consumers and businesses' names, postal and email addresses, along with data purchased or licensing from over 2,000 sources to create the most accurate, complete, and up-to-date consumer and business database available today for marketing purposes. Finally, since the CAN-SCAM Act is clearly targeted towards scammers, as we comply with the guidelines, we can remove the risk of violating the law. So yes, there are safe and effective ways to send email marketing to a purchase list, and it can be a tremendous way to drive revenue and growth for our business with new B2B leads. Also known as non-permission based email marketing, the content is sent an email message a targeted audience of cold contact in hopes of landing a handful of new leads for youth sales team. While doing some research, I decided to use a software called ClickBack. ClickBack makes it clear that their software is all about B2B lead generation, plain and simple. They take care of scrubbing your third-party list with advanced hygiene checks on import. They have an impressive track record when it comes to email marketing to a purchase list, which is hard to come by in the industry. Like all aspects of the B2B world, it's all about targeting the right buyer persona. Sending emails to a list of cold contacts must be done properly. Measures must be taken to protect our online reputation and ensure that our corporate IPs and domains are never at risk. The services that handle non-permission based email campaigns must be 100% CAN-SPAN compliant or we will quickly run into trouble. To do this, we will ensure that the header information is valid, our subject line is clear, mention that our message is an advertisement, and provide a clear opt-out process and include our address. Now that we know that our email marketing campaign is compliant and legal, I suggest using the strategy of sending 3 targeted messages over a 10-period day. Those who opt into our list will automatically be removed from our cold contact list and then sent a sequence of 5 emails over a 30-day period. This series of emails will provide a mix of valuable content, including videos and special offers, intermixed with marketing messages. This content will contain highlights of the appealing features my raised tankless water heaters contain. By making this content shareable, we can gain additional benefits of social media exposure via our new contact emailing list. That would be all for today. Thank you.